Righto Nick, this is inside my train shed. At the moment we're standing where a large steel trestle bridge will be, where that back scene is just up on the top along there. That's going to be the station area up there, or the yard, depending on which country you happen to be in at the time. So if you can imagine where that train sitting where the tunnel mouth is, there will be a steel trestle bridge that will cross from over here and go right across that gap to end up just about where the top of that tunnel mouth is, somewhere in that middle space there. Now that's going to be done out of a micro-engineering trestle, which of course is made up of those sort of pieces. So there's about 6 of those I've got to build. I've got 5 built now. They take a little bit of time to do. Now, if you can imagine, you will then come onto here. Now all these points are made from Fast Track's point jigs. They're very quick, very simple to use. At the moment all the electrics are just temporary, but I use tortoise switch machines. Now this isn't double track, it's a siding or a passing loop. That of course is an Athearn Genesis FP45, which I've been having lots of fun with, but I finally got it to run properly. And that's just a temporary test train that's sitting up here. Now basically there's 2 levels here and everything drops 18 inches. So this is in a falling gradient all the way around. That's the end of the passing loop here. That loop's big enough to handle a 35 car train of 60 foot cars with 3 diesels on it. Something like that, which is a Kaito SD80 Mac, one of 2, as I've only been able to get the 2. Now this loop is about 5 foot 6 inch radius. It was originally going to be double track, but it got too tight for most of my steam locomotives, some of which are brass, so it wouldn't work very well. Now basically come down here, somewhere in there where the drill's sitting, where that piece of plywood is, there's going to be a coal mine of sorts. I haven't decided on what style it's going to be, but I've just finished putting in these points. That's a 3-way, as you can see there. Onto a 2-way, onto a pair of sidings there, and that's a Bachmann 2662 sitting there with a BLI 210-2 and a Kaito GP35. Rogues Gallery, some of these like that SD40. That locomotive there's about 26 years old now, still goes. One of the first ones I ever did. Replaced fans, put ploughs on it. It's in a very early Athearn. Same with the 2 locomotives at the back there. Again, very early Athearn locos. Now this area here, about where those sidings end, there will be a tunnel mouth. Most of this, where this junk sitting here, will be cut away, and that will be a hill with a bit of a river running across the edge there. Another tunnel mouth, more Rogues Gallery. It's just what happens to cars when you let them fall and hit the concrete floor. They tend to self-destruct. And here we have a pair up in a mountain cab forwards, sitting on a test train.